Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew.
And I'm John.
And today we're going to look at Unit 20, Macron's Challenges. So I don't think I said his name right.
No.
But we're talking about Emmanuel Macron from France. He's the prime minister, I believe. Yeah. They don't have presidents, they have prime ministers, right?
I thought he was the president, but
he's the president then.
Pretty sure he's president.
Okay, President Emmanuel Macron, who, he's been president and then he got reelected recently. Yeah. But he's having a few problems.
Yeah.
So he won, but he's got a lot of animosity that's coming towards him, and we're going to find out why he's having problems. Do you know Emmanuel Macron? Do you know who he is?
Well, I know about as much as scrolling through a news website and reading the head titles, the headlines would actually give me. So I don't know a lot about him. I don't know his politics too much. I think he's more on the conservative side, actually. I'm not sure at all. But I do know that he's had a lot of controversies recently, and he's had a hard time keeping power. But in general, he seems to have a positive view or a positive look overseas. I think no one's really been upset at him, at least from an American standpoint. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I don't know. In France, conservative is probably liberal in America.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm.
So I think there are more conservative parties than his, but so I don't know the spectrum of politics
exactly.
there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think he started off well. Yeah. He was well thought of outside of France, but these days I've heard people are not happy with his handling of the Ukraine conflict.
Yeah.
Him and the guy from Germany are very kind of hot and cold with it, and they promise things and then don't do it. And so I know they're not scoring a lot of points these days.
Yeah, they're seen as kind of just talking heads rather than useful pieces in this puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But I do not know that he also became kind of an internet meme along with Trudeau for being a younger, better looking president or leader. Do you know anything about the politics of France or European Union?
I know the politics in France are insane. When they talk about how there's animosity and there's people protesting and there's all of this stuff, that's normal.
Yeah.
In France, if something small is bothering you, your wage or something, you go out and you burn all the cars on the street.
Something small like the money you make.
Yeah, but it's like a small increase. Yeah. They will go burn all the cars on the street. Yeah. That's how you do things in France.
Yeah.
You riot, you burn stuff, and then someone says, okay, and they change it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like any sort of protest is no joke in France. Yeah. They know how to really protest there.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to protest, go to France. They will teach you.
Absolutely.
So other than that, I'm not real sure how the European Union works. I know it's a union.
And it's in Europe?
It's in Europe, but I don't know all the intricacies of that kind of thing. I've never looked into it. Yeah. Do you know anything about it?
A limited amount. I would say the European Union, obviously it's a collection of countries and they do have a governing body. However, that governing body is a lot stronger than the UN governing body. However, as we saw with places like England and stuff, there is a way out and there's a way to if you have enough power to go against the European Union. But by and large, the union is quite tight. Sure. And it does hold down a tight ship while still trying its best to allow the freedoms of each country. The UN is not quelling the protests in France, that's a French issue type of thing.
Sure, yeah, I think that's how I feel about it too. It seems pretty cool to me. It seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's worked so far.
Yeah, so good for them.
Overall, it's worked so far.
Yeah, we can't count the UK. Or, I'm sorry, the English.
The English. You never can count on the English.
Yeah, the rest of the UK was down for the EU, but the English ruined it. Yeah. So take a look at this article, and we'll see you at the review.
Unit 20. Macron's Challenge. Emmanuel Macron's recent election victory marked the end of a 20-year streak where no French president had won a second term. Despite winning, Macron faces a lot of animosity from both the left and right wing. He also faces some issues that will defy simple solutions. These include the soaring cost of living, climate change, tensions with other members of the European Union, and of course the Ukraine conflict, for which he has tried without success to facilitate dialogue and peaceful resolution. In short, he has a tough term ahead.